Hey guys, I need the help. I need to find one phone number in the phone book, but it's just too damn big. How about we split it in half and, split the workload? How does that sound? How about you get the smaller half, I get the bigger half? When I practiced, I made a cut, but then when I actually recorded the video, I didn't. Of course. I had to throw that in. I finished my Excalibur 2.0. Came in today and I jumped on it right away, and I love it. I have some exotic wood coming in the mail, but I couldn't wait. I wanted to finish it, and also I wanted to try this horse tool mat on a big knife because it is damn comfortable. It is probably the best feeling handle there is. Not the longest lasting one, that's for sure, but it is so damn comfortable, you wouldn't believe, and so secure. So nothing fancy, black horse tool mat with those titanium tubes, just finger grooves on the front and both choils, the choke up choil and the regular choil, and a little niblet here on the end, and it's very comfortable, very nice in the hand. I started doing that siding finish, the horizontal siding finish. It's slowly getting there. I don't know if you can probably see it. It's pretty sweet. I like that matte finish with the horizontal lines. It looks damn nice. It is a lot of work, but on this one I wanted to do a little special, and it does coming along pretty nicely. You see that there. Now the knife came out to 33.7 ounces, so not a very light knife. It's pretty heavy, but in the hand, the way I balanced it, the way it came out with the handle after the final cleaning and everything, it is just so nice because the balance actually isn't that far. It's only about inch from my choke up finger and about 2 inches from the regular, finger choil in a regular grip. So you have great chopper, and you have incredible chopper if you actually go all the way on the end, or you can do the two-hand. I can comfortably do two-hand for very strong power, power strikes, power chops. And it's nice, even in one hand it's still very comfortable, very agile, very fast, and feels good. Very happy about it. Did that rounded spine. I like it on these knives. It also helps to remove a little bit of weight from the front when I need to move the balance closer to the handle, so it's not awkwardly heavy. So it's not just the chopper, but it can be actually still used as a regular knife. I can easily do a nice detail job here. And if you notice, this time I did the handle, I brought the handle all the way up to cover the choke up finger choil as well. So you actually have very comfortable feel. It's not just ricasso that you holding bare metal. It's actually very comfortable even in the choke up grip. And like before, even with the original Excalibur, this does have really good geometry. It's nice and lean grind, so it is a very good cutter. It bites into the wood nice and easy and deep. You can see that, very nice, and it sharps like there is no tomorrow. I don't know if it's still sharp because I was playing with it, and I was again after I sharpened it I was still cleaning the side, so I don't know if I didn't touch that edge a little bit. Okay, it's still sharp, didn't ruin it, because sometimes when you do that surface cleaning, when you're doing the horizontal satin finish, you can mess up the edge a little bit. Sometimes when you tilt it a little bit, you can knock the edge off it very quickly, very easy. So you have to fix it up afterwards, but it's still nice and sharp. You see the phone book papers, no problem. Nice and toothy edge. I like it on these big choppers. It's toothy edge, and it's strapped, so it's very sharp, but it bites in very good. And I want to show you a couple chops into the 2x4. Oh, one more thing. This is like packing tube. This is not the thick one. This is what, maybe 0.1 inch thick wall. So nothing really crazy. But let's see. what will it do? There was nothing. It actually chopped a huge channel into the 2x4. Came in nice and clean. How about this? It's good knife. It's gonna perform well, I feel. Let me show you. I have 2x4 here. There is actually fireproof 2x4. You know, that one that's impregnated with some nasty stuff. You see the same here, and you can see it even on the quality. It's much denser than those cheap 2x4s that you normally see. You can see that how much grain it has. This is pretty tough one, but still, even though it is pretty tough, check it out. That went pretty deep. The whole length, it's like 2.5 inch deep now. On the angle, of course, so it goes a little bit with the grain, but still, there's a little nut. Let's hit the nut. Let's see what happens. I actually didn't hit the nut, but it's just insane. And if I try to go on the whole side of it, the whole what is it? 1 3/4 of an inch. You see across the whole width of it, and it still went over an inch deep. So it has a lot of power, and I'm kneeling. I'm not even putting extra force. It's literally just arms, like wrist flicks, just with a little bit of arm motion. So I can imagine that this will be incredible chopper when I really test it outside. The steel so far so good. I've been chopping, I've been playing with it, and it looks like it's holding up good, so I'm curious how it's gonna hold on the real outdoors when I hit some dirt, some nasty stuff in the wood, and some much harder woods and harder conditions. So I'm very curious about that. It should be fine. I did tell Peter's heater to harden it to 5960, so 1 or 2 degrees softer than I normally do, like 3V, but it's still plenty strong. It's actually harder than most of the production knives that you see. You know, they do them about between 56 to 59, 60, depending on which steel, but should still hold the edge quite well. And I think actually because this steel is supposed to be somewhere along the 440C, 154 cm, but in the little better grades, it should actually still hold a great edge and be kind of like flexible enough, to not break, not chip. It should, if anything, it should roll. And so far, I'm very happy with it. I love how it feels in the hand. It's actually I think about an ounce heavier, or 1.5 ounce heavier than my original Excalibur was. It's the same thickness, if I remember right. Yeah, it is the same thickness, almost about the same size, except I think the handle on the original Excalibur was about an inch shorter, and so that means that the balance was different. The blade was heavier than the handle, so the balance was on the original Excalibur a little further front, and this makes it a little easier in the hand, and it just feels great. I cannot wait to try this. I'm going upstate again this weekend, so I'll definitely be doing videos with this. I want to do the videos with the kukris, the bow, of course. Probably want to do some fishing too, at least for a little bit, just to have fun. And speaking about fishing, I got a huge package today from a friend, from a viewer, from Batch. I really appreciate it, man. You really didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to send that many things. They sent me just really nice, kind of like a care package with all different fishing lures, little fishing equipment that always comes handy. And right now I have fishing gear for a couple of lifetimes. I'm not such a big fisherman, but I enjoy sometimes when I have time just to switch off for a little bit and have fun there. So really appreciate it, Batch. Hope your son is doing well and you too. And thanks for everything. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think about this beauty. I love it, I love it. I know the handle isn't nothing special. I'll see how this holds up, if I'm gonna be swapping it for some exotic wood or not. But I would like to keep this. Me personally, I love this, even though I know that it will have to be swapped eventually. But the feel I'm getting from this, the security, it's second to none. And I'm happy with how the knife came out. The curvatures are nice, feels great in my hand. This will feel definitely good in even big hand. No matter what hand we'll grab, this should be very comfortable. And I like it. Quite happy. Just some detail on that handle. So you see I had peeled off, so I put a little bit of crazy glue in there. It peeled off on the edges. That's the tricky part working with the stall mat. That sometimes it doesn't hold that much because it's flexible, a little bit too flexible. But you know what? Occasional fixing or occasional need to swap the handle. For me personally, it's worth it, and I'm happy. Very happy. So let me know what you think, guys. I think the knife, I like it. I absolutely love how this one looks. And actually I think the handle looks pretty sweet. Plain and simple black, but I think it goes well, especially with those big titanium tubes. I think it has a charm. I should have probably, it would be cool if I did do all of them. I have actually 2 more holes here and 2 more holes there. I think it would look interesting. I wanted to keep as much rubber as possible without any metal contact on the handle, but I think it would be actually pretty neat to have it there. I can always do that probably. So let me know what you think, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.